Alright, man, I was just trying to catch up on the Big Bang Theory. A lot of people say that this shit, I'm going to, a clobber in order to make up for the greatest moment of all time, which is what I'm against. Let me tell you that I put to the test. And my mother, Lily, I ordered the perfect fit with boots. Because it's saying something side by side. It worked for shit. As we're saying, Lily, if you go watch Lily, the Big Bang Theory, Lily, it gets away if they're petty, if you're getting serious. So I'm just telling you the situation. I've been separated from the Rod for years, been separated from Vanessa for years. But in truth, in all actuality of the situation, what you did know is that they take the bell peppers downstairs. Lily, I gave her a raw to Tunde Delegano. I overly beat my mom that the world was stuck behind me. Lily, so what they did was just like how he said, Lily, how my food and her food, the only difference is that her food comes for extra seasoning because I have to make food groups. I'm just not veggies on top of veggies like a retirement home. So what you do is that they crush the bell peppers and they add all this veggie shit and make sure that they chop the tomato into the salad for a street smart strategy, and it keeps on happening, Lily. And so people are calling this petty, Lily, that I'm in control, 9 times out of 10 that those movies are saving me. I'm scared, Lily, even though, Lily, they didn't hit me in the Call of Duty, which is the only thing I have. They can change the rhythm in jail. I'm scared of all that shit. And I knew that Corey, and Joe, Lily, were a race of black men that are controlled by that saying something. Lily, which is what, blood is. Blood was notorious now the whole years, because guess what? They may give you a really big problem, but they keep the balance of society in check. Because it gives you the abilities to gut swishers, do coordinated things that the other autistic person doesn't feel like doing. Like play Dungeons and Dragons, Lily, they are the structure of society. I was trying to tell you earlier, like character from Boy Scouts, this is a really big, hit character on my channel called Nathan. He, back in Boy Scouts, Lily, he was a lieutenant. Lily, what he was a tall white guy, extremely sexy, just like Andre, Justin's little friend. And by the way, Andre comes from a CERN machine, but he still has principle. So what happened to Nathan was he was tall. He had 3 younger brothers. Lily, I think one of them was gay. One of them had green eyes. He was just a regular, him and Steven are 2 handsome, tall, blue-eyed white men. And what Nathan did, Lily, when he was Scoutmaster, was he captured a rattlesnake, Lily, when we were all prepared. Well, I was trying to tell you earlier, Lily, like how artistic kid can't wrap his mind around, difficult subjects. And it comes down to Lily tying knots in Boy Scouts, where I figured out that Lily, where I was missing, Lily, is when somebody's explains something to you, you don't know a lot about it, Lily, so you're using a little sweetheart in between transitions to get you across obstacle. That's just one, Lily. So what he did now was he told me to eat salad, so it was a drill. But there's way more to the situation than that. I'm super mad because the world I'm in that right now tries me an intellect, while I know my serious nons and my anime is intellectual, and it pisses me off. So I don't get to talk about the other characters, I don't get to talk about s'mores. But the thing that irritates me the most about this house is that things don't expand. If I do something good, it doesn't expand. So you don't let, get to the expand. So what ends up happening is I make simple mistakes based off the other thing not being validated. Like how you don't validate my taekwondo and the pool and shit. You don't validate my skills, you don't validate my music, you don't validate my media. And then when a mistake happens, Lily, it's not defining, but it's defining through what she says, because you don't understand that her strategy was to kill me before. When she blocks you off from vibe, if she stops you from making superficial friends, that means early before, Lily, in high school, she tried to kill you. That's why I don't care about what she says. And that's why everything I've been going through at 31 is aligning, especially with Devario. It's been heavy this year. I mean, isn't it the better strategy to agree with Joe and play the Godfather, Lily, where Chris is there, where Chris is holding on to the ugly thing, instead of actually becoming Joe's enemy? That's what criminal lying just to get by, motherfucker. Now, of course, some of these, biggest, comments and comebacks where it came to me. You see, there's a difference between a liar and a con man. If you actually live through a lie, you're a liar. But in this situation, you can only lie momentarily. It's true, it's very true. So I don't get to talk about none of the people in the Filipino community. And this kind of situation doesn't have me talking to any single fan, Lily. I've actually, killed cops that came over. But guess what? They're the same label as my invisible girls, Lily. And what they do, Lily, is that the lesbian cops are supposed to talk to you. They're supposed to talk to you in the first world, which you can't trust the police, by the way. But what ends up happening to them, alright? Lily, is that they know that they're supposed to meet me in person about this shit. Oh, I don't like how you're fucking dancing with girls. I don't like how you're stalkers. I don't like you're this and that. And guess what ends up happening? They can't see me up front, Lily, because the Cast Troy 2 will catch them off guard. I thought being on my best behavior for over 6 years, not going to another blocked account on Instagram, which I had Lupus know about where it would actually help. But no, it's the little brother of an other cop that I know that's bigger, that's actually good, that was praying out that moment, and we didn't do it to Okatabi. He got scared and shut it down. Alright, this is when the video gets serious, okay? So when the lesbian cop actually talked to my mom, when she was alive. My mom was aware of what could happen instead to the lesbian cop because she predicted that some of the things are going to be similar to my high school. She said, oh, his high school is easy. All it is suck his teeth and suck that ass. And she replied, haha, and baby suck those teeth and suck the ass, but you're playing with one piece of validation. Jesus said, oh yeah? I don't male officers let me date him. I got sick of it because literally she has this little pose thing. Keeps everything clean, and what happens literally is that end up getting a spaghetti stain literally on the white spot, on the tiniest white spot that looks like self. Somebody's literally trying to say that I should be, covered in garbage. Words you draws. It was very true, literally. I hear voices, I hear people literally say that I should have been past 200 by now. And by the way, right now I feel fat, like I actually feel fat, like literally. What ends up happening is I recognize, it could be, it's muscle, as you keep on working out other parts. Or it could be I pushed the fat already up, literally worked to my legs a little bit, now it got to my stomach. Fluctuates to that every single day, just like Verizon Wireless, but literally, he told me to go to customer service, literally. And Bloods have a little way to go around, literally, so now you're saying that they're playing games literally with the customer service. Right now, I'm completely broke, literally, so I just want to let you know, so something I'm going to repeat in another video that has something to do around, being mom and similar skills as adults. Has to do, literally, with me listening to Uncle Tommy's State Company, but after he said company, Sean Shibble tried to attack me. Everybody's back because I supposedly have real money. Well, she just checked downstairs, so she just said, it's inside, I can't take it. But supposedly she's the more dead. I don't care. I don't care anymore, Lily. When she's dead, she's just a puppet to call out my sexual shit. That's only one of the main problems I live, Lily, so I can't take it, Lily. So when I made all these descriptions of 2021, that grace for your Charlie Brown, this and that, you need to recognize that that's better than what you're doing. All you're doing is pushing racism through fucking people who don't do hip-hop properly, you don't do anything properly, Lily. They're problem with observation. And they want to be a real money but hide behind disability like my mother's. I cannot take it. Why can't you look at things the way I look at it? Literally, fucking school, have to graduate. I'm not seeing the dog. If I was going through back in time to lead to an ice cream bar, why did I have to buy more than one? A big ass name that is Lutrix. You don't let the fans interfere because you're obviously a lesbian cop that tries to trick me outside where I jack. Lily, I don't feel sorry for your system because your system is below mine because I'm the HD super anime content. Lily, and you're just like fucking dirty, bum in San Francisco, Lily, pushing garbage around. Looking for a nearest guy to fuck him. No winning battle because even if I say girls are here, she says girls are here, it doesn't matter because you don't let real men have real girls. Oh man, and you're not strictly abide by that on your own strict rules, that's the problem. Get my person, I'm gonna get my little buck guy, I'm gonna get my little this and that, you're never gonna let me have anything real. If you're living the days, Lily, where I was grabbing, Lily, where I was getting all the fucking pussy and never get to me in real life, I'm like, okay, well that's the choice I made, Lily. When I chose to be a bud boy, Lily, that's the choice I made, Lily, because you put me up against that when it comes to die. I'm like, roll the dice. Lately, I'm not in control of my own life, which I should be by 31, which is why you can't get critical. Because you're doubly implying over $1 trillion. Doubly implying that real money doesn't exist. I was creating this and real money is how much debt I'm in.